Hey guys, it's Chloe, and today I am here with a brand new video. Today I'm here with my series September wrap-up. As I normally do with wrap-ups, there are still a couple of days left in the month as I am filming this, so I'm going to tell you guys about what I have finished, what I'm currently reading, and if I can read something else before the month is over. So September was series September, which means I was trying to read books in series, catch up on series, whatnot. Honestly, I did better than Arc August. I read a total of 5 books this month, 2 of which came from the same series, and I'm feeling great, so let's start. The first book I finished was Frankly in Love by David Yoon. This came out on September 10th. I gave this book 4 stars. Basically, it is about a character named Frank Lee, whose parents are from Korea, and they really want him to marry a Korean girl, or at least date a Korean girl, and he is dating a white girl, so he sets up this elaborate scheme to continue dating her. I enjoyed this. It was a pretty good contemporary. It's not like one of my all-time favorites, but I do recommend it. The one thing I didn't expect from this book is there's like a lot of emotions in it, mostly towards the end, but I highly recommend you pick it up. Next, I read The Wedding Party by Jasmine Guillory. This is the 3rd book in her Wedding Date Companion series. This one follows Maddie and Theo, and this was great. I gave it 5 stars. I'm really loving this series. There is a 4th book that's coming out that we'll talk about in a little bit. I really hope she continues on in the series. I'm loving it. And this was one of my picks for series September. The next book I read was The Lady Rogue by Jen Bennett. This is Jen Bennett's debut fantasy adventure type book. She mostly writes YA contemporaries, and this was really good. I listened to the audiobook, and I highly recommend you listen to the audiobook because the narrator is so good. I gave this 5 stars. I'm normally not one to pick up like fantasy adventure. I'm mostly a contemporary person, but because it's Jen Bennett, obviously I was going to pick it up. This is the September book for Once Upon a Read Along. Our live show is going to be tonight, actually. As you're watching this, it's tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so make sure you go check that out. We will be live on this channel to discuss The Lady Rogue. The next book that I finished that I finally got around to was The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Guys, oh my god. I also listened to the audiobook for this. Highly recommend this book. First of all, there's just a lot happening in this book, but oh my gosh, there's so many emotions, so many different thoughts about this book. I totally get it. I was challenged to read this by Kathleen from For the Love of Books, so I did do a full spoiler video while I was reading this book vlog. So it is the Read That Book Challenge vlog. I'll link it in the description below if you guys want to check that out, if you guys are cool with spoilers, or if you've read this, and you will see my whole emotional roller coaster while reading this. And after I read that, I finished Royal Holiday by Jasmine Guillory. This is the 4th book in her Wedding Date companion novel series. And this one is following an older character, older than the characters we've seen in the past. This is following Vivian, who is the mother of Maddie, who is in the other 3 books. This one I gave 4 stars. I still enjoyed it, but I don't think I enjoyed it as much as I have the other books in this series. I did receive an e-arc from Edelweiss Plus, so this book comes out on October 1st, so if you're anticipating this, then definitely pick it up. Or this would also be a really good holiday book as well, because it is set around Christmas, New Year's time. But Chloe, what about your Unwrapped book? Well, I'm glad you asked. Here it is. I did start it. I read 7 pages, and I've decided that I am just not interested in it. So unfortunately I'm going to be DNFing this. It's been a little bit since it came out anyway, but I'm just like really not interested in reading it anymore. And I did read some of the reviews on it, and I don't care enough. There's so many other things I want to read. So I'm not going to be reading this. I started it, but I'm not going to be reading this. I'm DNFing it 7 pages in, and I'm going to unhaul it. I didn't get to Crown of Midnight. I am listening to an audiobook, so I think I'm going to be reading that ebook over the next couple of days. Probably won't finish it this month, but I have it. And then I think that was the only thing on my the only other thing on my TBR. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. So other than Chemistry Lessons and Crown of Midnight, that was everything on my TBR, as well as some extra books. So yeah, I feel like I did a really good job in September, especially now. There was a lot going on in September. Like, there was a hurricane. BookNet Fest happened. Like, my semester, like, really got started. And I feel like I'm doing pretty well on the reading. I did forget to tell you guys what I'm currently reading. I am currently listening to the audiobook of Stepsister by Jennifer Donnelly. I'm about halfway through. Maybe I'm a little farther. If I had to rate it now, I'd probably give it a 2. There's just a lot going on. I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's the book. Maybe it's a combination of both. The chapters are very, very short. There's 130 chapters in this book, which, first of all, why? 130 chapters in this book. We're following the stepsister after Cinderella has already gone off and married the prince. And I don't know. I'm just confused. I don't know. I'm going to finish it, but I feel like it's going to be a low rating unless something happens soon. Alright guys, that is all I have for my September wrap-up today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, if you'd like to check out my vlog channel, Coalescence, it's linked in the description below. And if you'd like to see here, please go ahead and click subscribe. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday, so click subscribe to keep you updated when I post those. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! In the darkness, I don't feel so